Hi everybody, it's Lori with Giggle Girl Arts. I hope you're having a good day. Well, today I've got a new video for you, and what I'm showing you in the background right now is some of the project I worked on last September, where Dear Julie and Kara Brandon had put together a kit for each of them to combine together. It was called 5 Days of Fall, and for each of the 5 days we used one page from Kara's kit and one page from Julie's kit. Well, I did get all 5 days done, but I had never put it into a journal. So I picked this back up last month in April, and because I had the 5 pages left, I decided I'd go ahead and put them in the journal because I was participating in Dear Julie's April Journal Challenge, and I wanted to try to get both this journal, which is journal number 2 or the fall journal, and journal number 1, the leftover daisy journal I showed you in my previous video. I was going to work to try to get both of them done. So here is what I have put together so far, and the next thing I'm going to do is start working on the cover for the fall journal, and then I'll be showing you that coming up here in just a moment. But before I go on, I want to say greetings and giggles to Ephemera Files by Tommy, Denise at Papercrafty, Kat Kappa, Creative Nana aka Sheila, Kathleen Maurer, Sandra Schenko, Andrea's Life, Linda Adams Mixed Media, Pam James, Big Mama, and Doris T. Thank you so much for leaving a comment. It really helps my channel grow and to put my name out there in front of other people. So while you're here, be sure to give the video a like and subscribe if you like watching this kind of content with arts and crafts. And be sure to hit the bell, ring that little bell. That'll let you know whenever I put up a new video. So let's get on to making the cover for the fall journal, or journal number 2. So as you can see, I have taken a cardboard box or corrugated container that I'd gotten in the mail, something I ordered or who knows, and I'm trimming it down. I am figuring out what I want to use for the cover and the spine, and after I cut them out with the utility knife, I'm making the edges straight and squared with my paper trimmer. Here I'm doing my measurements, and I'm using an old Tyvek envelope that something came in, and I find Tyvek very helpful. It doesn't tear, it doesn't rip, and it is very, very strong. I think it's used for insulation when they build new houses now. It's an industrial kind of paper. All right, now I am taking the towel that I got at an antique store, and I'll put an iCard up there so you can see that whole video. And I'm trimming it down, and I'm just using my paper trimmer. I don't have a rotary tool that works very good. I got one from Dollar Tree, and it doesn't really do that good. Here is some fabric that I picked up at Dollar Tree, and it's really, I love it. It's got a great fall theme to it. Now I'm using Yes Paste to put the fabric on, which I've never done before. And my Yes Paste is pretty old. It seems waxy, so I'm trying to help it spread by using the heat gun that I've got. And it's just, attaching it to the corrugated cardboard. So I heard that Yes Paste works really good for putting fabric on a journal cover. And I didn't really look up at, like what's the best way to get it. So my thought was, well, I'll add water and that'll help it really, the glue seep into the corrugated cardboard. But it just ended up leaving weird marks. Now I am putting inside the cover. And I'm going through my pages and arranging them for signatures. I haven't really decided yet if I'm going to do 2 or 3. And I'm just preparing some extra pages. This one is going to have a pocket at the bottom. And then I'm just getting rid of some of the white space with a piece of scrapbook paper and adding in another piece that was left over from doing the cover inside the cover and making a double pocket page. Okay, so I'm working on putting this journal together. I'm hoping to get both of them done this month. But since there's only 5 days left, who knows if I'll actually be able to. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to add this page to the back side. And yeah, and go from there. So I'm going to trim this down and try to get it about the same size. So each side of this is about 5 1/4, and the height is 8. And I started this, it was for one of Julie's challenges, so first I'm gonna trim this so it's at 5 1/2, so it won't be too bulky to sew in. And then it looks like, I think I accidentally trimmed the bottom and it didn't glue very good. So let's go ahead and trim that off. And I think what I'm gonna do is, or I guess that could be the top. And then I'm gonna trim this. Just a teeny tiny sliver. And I've been doing some inking of edges for this journal, but I don't think I'm gonna do that for these. So this will be the top. Oh, maybe I ended up making both sides smaller. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll do the top on one side and make it so and can't talk and think at the same time. Let's see, it's Let me figure out which signature. And I know somewhere I already put a top pocket. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So I am going to glue it. I'm gonna make some holes. So far I have finished on my A to Z list altered paper clips. And the base was the paper clip. Then I added tickets and inking around the edges and this ribbon, Rick Rack ribbon. So that was the three things. And then before I put them in the journal, they need to have three more things. There's, so I added this fabric and some scrapbook paper and a little bitty dot of perfect pearls or liquid pearls in this color. I don't know if there's an actual name for the color, but it's pretty. And these three I know are going to go in this journal. So I am going to, don't know where my other signature went. Oh, here it is. And then I've got the cover started. And I'm just going to put these, I'm going to attach them to a page. Easy for me to say. Maybe it's stuck together. There. Yep. I know already for the other journal I have made altered paper clips for this journal, my leftover daisy journal, and I'm in a bag somewhere around here. So the next thing on my list is border tucks, and I started this one for, I'm going to call it the fall journal right now, or journal number 2. And I think I have some border tucks started in here. Alright, so I'm going to switch to time lapse now. Alright, so I've got my 3 border tucks finished. Here is the first one. And it's actually a double border tuck. And then, so I added 6 things. This piece of paper, so that's 1. Lace, that's 2. A ticket, 3. Some words, 4. This little scallop circle punch, that's 5. And then the flower makes 6. And then I followed that same formula and I did this one on the smaller page, but it's a double again. And then I added the same things. I added the extra piece of paper, the words, the scallop, the ticket, and the flower. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then for the other journal, there was already a little flap. So I added to this one the extra paper, and it has this trim that I'd already added. So that's 1, 2, then the lace, 3, 4 fabric, 5 a ticket, and 6 the sticker. So those are my 3 border tucks. And now I'll be moving on to the next item on my list. Next on my list is clear embellishments. So I've got these 3. They came out of this little pack. Actually, I think I'll make 3 that are the same size. That'll make my life a little easier. Now, this color scheme would work for either journal. So I might be able to put something in each of the journals. clear. They don't really seem to go in any direction. So I think I'm going to add that. Some handy dandy tickets. And a flower. And I'm not sure what else. So I'll be right back, gather that stuff, and then I'll put you in time-lapse mode. All right, so I've got my finished pieces. So I have the clear embellishment, and I basically turn them each into a pocket. I backed them on this paper. I guess that didn't really show very good. I backed them on the paper. So that's one. I inked the edges 2, added lace 3, tickets 4, words 5, either the little scallop circle or a sticker. So that's what I say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if I ink the edges doesn't count, I have staples. So this one, I made the same way. I inked the edges, backed it on paper, added lace, tickets, staples, and this one was a sticker, and then the words from the book page. And this last one is the same. It's got inked edges, the backing paper, the lace, the ticket, the scallop circle, staples, and words from a book page. So there are the 3 finished pieces. All right, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you leave a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment which one was your favorite, and tune back in. I'll have my next video. I'm thinking I'll be doing letter D. I don't know, I misplaced my list. That's what happens when you work on 2 journals with completely different themes at once. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.